so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let us remain standing for our invocation. Almighty and ever-living Father, we have knowledge, so will you show us now how to use it wisely and find a way somehow to make the world we live in a better place and make life with its problems a bit easier to face. Grant us faith and courage and put purpose in our days, and show us how to serve you in effective ways, so our education, our knowledge, and our skills may find their true fulfillment as we learn to do your will. And may we be ever aware in everything we do that knowledge comes from learning and wisdom comes from you. We ask this through Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Please be seated. I welcome everyone to this wonderful event, the graduation of the class of 2013. For St. Thomas University, today is about the best day of the year ever. And for our graduates, it's probably the best day of the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years, however long it has taken you to graduate. But here we are. We celebrate success today, our university's success as an institution of higher learning, and your success as students. I ask you at this time to extend a warm welcome to Archbishop Thomas Wensky, the sponsor of this university, who just barreled in a few moments ago on his motorcycle after ordaining 4 priests to the priesthood this morning. I greet the university's administration and faculty on our platform. I also welcome Reverend Patrick O'Neill, the former president of St. Thomas University and the president of the Florida Center for Theological Studies, a partner of St. Thomas University, who will award degrees to their graduates today. I especially welcome our distinguished honorary degree recipients, Mr. Gregory Swenton, the retiring chair of the university's Board of Trustees, the recently retired chairman and CEO of the Ryder Corporation, and today's honor graduation speaker. Also, the Honorable Shirley Gibson, former mayor of Miami Gardens, and Sister Elizabeth Worley, Chancellor for Administration and Chief Operating Officer of the Archdiocese of Miami. I also greet our trustees, our chair-elect, Mr. John Dooner, and I welcome you all once again to this wonderful occasion. And now I ask the Provost of the University, Dr. Gregory Chan, to please come forward.
As Provost, I'm honored to share this day with you as we celebrate the accomplishments of 316 graduating students. Now, two of our finest students representing the graduate and undergraduate classes of 2013 will offer thoughts as they commence to the next phase of their lives as graduates of St. Thomas University. Representing the students graduated master's degree is Ms. Mercedes Laudisado, who is receiving a Master of Arts in Communication Arts Management. Representing the undergraduate students is Mr. Jean Bernard Latortu, who is receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. May I have the honorable speaker?
Archbishop Wensky, Monsignor Casal, Provost Chan, Board of Trustees, administrators, faculty, staff, family and friends, and the class of 2013. Good afternoon. My name is Mercedes Lardizabal, and I am honored and humbled to be speaking to you today. 5 years ago, I earned my bachelor's degree. 5 years ago, I was just like you, sitting there, anxious, excited, waiting for my name to be called, waiting for all the speeches to end, so that I can finally get my diploma and obtain that very special document to go. 5 years ago, I couldn't wait to graduate. Then 2 years later, I came back. I came back like we all did, for more sleepless nights, more hours of studying, and more hours of writing of papers. And you, my fellow graduate students, will understand me here. We came back this time, not because we had to. We came back to master and advance in our fields, to further prepare for meaningful careers, to understand how we can make this world a better place. We came back because we wanted this for ourselves, for our growth, and for our betterment. Working towards a degree isn't easy, is it? It requires patience, determination, and persistence. I am proud to say I earned my degree at St. Thomas University. This university has been my second home for the past 3 years. As a student and graduate assistant for the School of Leadership Studies and the Institute for Communications, there were days when I spent more hours here than in my own home. Like all of you graduates, I saw firsthand the commitment of the faculty to their profession. With an email, a visit, or a call, our professors were always there for us. I saw the staff make sure we feel that sense of community here in campus. I saw your dedication to your studies and to the issues that matter to you. From the various clubs that would greet me at Kennedy Hall, offering their pastries and goodies to fund their causes, to the multiple emails reminding me of the plethora of events, guest speakers, and free food on campus. My graduate journey has been enlightening and fruitful. Not only did I gain so much from the classes and the academic work, but the Master's in Communication Arts program allowed me to think critically on how I can make an own impact in my own community. As a result, I completed my thesis that looks at building the social capital of the Filipino-American community through arts and culture. Throughout this journey, I have cultivated great relationships, which made my experience at St. Thomas University even more special. Thank you, Dr. Ruiz, for bringing out the best in me. Thank you, Dr. Moyano, for being a great role model and for being the guiding light throughout my studies. And thank you to the entire Institute for Communications team. I worked with you every day, and you gave me constant support and guidance. Thank you, Dr. Montes, for sparking my interest in Filipino-American studies. And of course, I would like to thank my family, who are all present here today. Your unconditional love, care, and support empower me every day. I know that all of you have your own supporters to thank, so let us thank them right now. Finally, one of the most important things that I realized through graduate school is to make an experience worthwhile, it is ultimately up to yourself to make the most of the journey and to make most of the opportunities that come your way. So my fellow graduates, whatever your next step is, whether it's a new job, a business venture, traveling around the world, or coming back for another degree, I leave you with one of my favorite quotes from Mark Twain. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you did not do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Congratulations, class of 2013.
Archbishop Winsky, Monsignor Casal, Provost Chen, honored dignitaries, faculty, staff, and you, the graduating class of 2013. We did it! We did it! Are you excited? There you go. We all are preparing to celebrate this milestone in our lives with our friends and family. To me, today is more than a day of celebration. It is also a day of appreciation, a day to appreciate the people who have helped us along the way, a day to appreciate the opportunities that have been given to us. First, let's take a moment and try to locate our parents. Mine are here. Let's say thank you to them, because no matter how great and wonderful we all are, it would not have been possible without the unconditional love of our family. To my family and the audience who traveled all the way from Haiti to be here today, Père, Mère, toute ma famille ici présente, je vous dis merci pour vos supports et sacrifices. Thank you for everything. As the President Leadership Circle Fellow, I shadowed Monsignor Casal for one semester. And after a senior staff meeting with him, he said to me, "You know, Jean-Bernard, every day while I'm having meeting after meeting regarding financial matters, and when I see students passing by the boardroom, I always remind myself that these are the students I am fighting for. Graduates of 2013, you are the student he has been fighting for. For your passion and commitment, thank you, Monsignor Casal." Thank you also to the senior staff as well as the Board of Trustees. To the St. Thomas staff members, like the Housing Director, Richard McNabb, who always go above and beyond the call of duty to help us. Thank you for the hard work that you do here and for the enthusiasm that you do it with every single day. We will never forget you. And what about all of our professors whose passion and devotion fill the classrooms? Let it be known to others that you have experienced professors like Dr. Francis Tisius. Like many of our faculty members, his caring goes beyond the classroom. The residence hall can be lonely during the holidays, since I don't live with my family. But he made sure last Thanksgiving I shared dinner with him at his house with his friends and family. He is the kind of professor that will sit down with you in his office for as long as needed, so he can make sure that you know how to write, for example, an excellent book review. Let it be known to others that you experience professors like Dr. Giselle Jameson. She is the kind of professor who knows all of our student dreams and aspirations, and she puts us every day to reach our full potential. Let it be known to others that you sat in the classroom of Dr. Brian Foley. Let it be known to others that you sat in the classroom of Dr. James Conley. Let it be known to others that you have been in the classroom of some of the most passionate educators in the world. It has been a privilege for all of us to attend this unique institution where passionate people strive every day to produce exceptional leaders. For that we say thank you, thank you, thank you, St. Thomas faculty members. Now that we have expressed our appreciation, this leads to my second point. I grew up with many friends just over 600 miles away from Miami and the city of Gonaïves in Haiti. Most of them will never receive an education like ours. Then I realized that reading Machiavelli or reading Voltaire at 2 o'clock in the morning for that 8 o'clock discussion class was just the easiest part. Now, as a leader for life, the real challenge is to use that powerful weapon that is education to make the world a little bit better. Until everybody can earn an education beyond the high school level, we should not just go out there to make a living for ourselves, but to help others make a living as well. That's what leaders do in the service of others. This challenge does not only exist in Haiti. Graduating seniors like Samara Quinones from New York, Diego Chancel from Venezuela, Jao Hall from the Bahamas, Lilianis Morgan from Cuba, Doen Joseph from St. Martin, Carmen Aguilo from Spain. We all realize that this diploma not only officially documents our achievement here, but it also carries a greater responsibility. My fellow graduates, we all came from different corners of the world to meet in this great academic arena. Today, we will be dispersed the same way. The faculty and staff of this institution have now done their part. It remains for us to be dedicated to the unfinished work and be the leader they have developed here. It remains for us to take on the great challenges of tomorrow. My fellow graduates, it remains for us to be the true St. Thomas trained leaders for life. Thank you.
Leaders for life. We are now talking about leaders now. In awarding doctoral degrees honoris causa, St. Thomas University recognizes our recipients as deserving of the highest respect and honor for the lives they have led. This year, St. Thomas University, under the leadership of our brilliant president, we are honoring 3 special individuals. I would like to invite our first honorary degree recipient, Sister Elizabeth Worley, to come forward. I would also like to invite Dr. Adrian Wien, professor, to join her at the podium.
Sister Elizabeth Worley has faithfully served the Catholic Church in Florida for the past 50 years as an educator, healthcare administrator, diocesan administrator. Sister Elizabeth Worley, you were born in the Panama Canal Zone, grew up in Jacksonville, and entered the Sisters of St. Joseph in St. Augustine in 1963. You obtained your master's in chemistry at Villanova University and a master's in business administration from the University of Miami. You taught chemistry at Immaculata La Salle in Miami and at Madonna Academy in Hollywood, Florida. You served as an adjunct professor at Barry University. For 18 years, you were chair of the board of Mercy Hospital in Miami, and then you were appointed CEO of Catholic Hospice. You also served as a member of our St. Thomas University Board of Trustees. At times, you carried out more than one of these positions at once. In 2007, then Bishop Wensky appointed you Chancellor for Administration and Chief Operating Officer of the Diocese of Orlando. In 2010, you returned to Miami to serve in the same position for now Archbishop Wensky and the Diocese of Miami, where you continue today. In 2000, Pope John Paul II awarded you the Pro Ecclesia et Pontifice Cross of Honor in recognition of a lifetime of faithful service to the Catholic Church. Today, we recognize your 50 years of service to the Catholic Church in Florida. We are grateful for your dedication to Catholic education, Catholic health services, and to the administration of the Diocese of Orlando and Miami. For these reasons, St. Thomas University honors you today.
Sister Elizabeth Worley, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the State of Florida as President of St. Thomas University, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and duties appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
I would also like to invite our second honorary degree recipient, the Honorable Shirley Gibson, to come forward. I would also like to invite Associate Dean Tony Mountain to join her at the podium.
The Honorable Shirley Gibson, former mayor of Miami Gardens, has served the public and nonprofit sectors in many capacities and has timelessly worked to create the city of Miami Gardens, the third largest city in the county, and the largest predominantly African American municipality in the state of Florida. Mayor Gibson, you were born in Georgia, but came to Miami as a teenager and graduated from North Dade Junior Senior High. You spent the first 16 years of your career as a Miami-Dade police officer. Your first election to public office was in 1996, when you were elected to the public offices of Miami-Dade Community Council Number 3 and Miami-Dade's Democratic Party Executive Committee. Upon the incorporation of the city of Miami Gardens, you were elected as its first mayor and re-elected for a second term. You hosted the Miami Talk radio program and have been a guest panelist on several television programs discussing community-related issues. Among the many honors that you have received are Public Official of the Year in 2005, Miami-Dade League of Cities Leader for Life Award in 2006, Miami Today's Governmental Leader of the Year in 2003. You were also selected as one of 6 U.S. mayors to attend the 24th Jerusalem Conference of Mayors in Israel in 2007. You are a double graduate of St. Thomas University with a bachelor's in criminal justice and a master's in pastoral ministries, and you received the university's Leader for Life Award in 2006. As a woman of faith, you are a long-standing member of the New Way Fellowship Baptist Church. Today, we recognize you for your service to the community, for your leadership as a community organizer, and as a skilled negotiator who uses a collaborative approach to incorporate diversity, inclusiveness, and responsibility for effective outcomes. For these reasons, St. Thomas University honors you today.
Mayor Shirley Gibson, by the power vested in me, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. I now call Mr. Gregory Swenton to join me at the podium. Gregory Swenton, the retiring chair of St. Thomas University's Board of Trustees and recently retired chairman and chief executive officer of the Writers System, has been recognized for implementing the highest standards of corporate governance and ethical business practices, and also for his personal service to his church, his community, the country, and our university. Gregory, you were born in Chicago and earned your MBA from the University of Chicago and your bachelor's degree from Loyola University. You held various positions with the Illinois Bell Telephone Company and AT&T in Chicago and Minneapolis. You then entered into the transportation industry, joining DHL as Managing Director of Western and Eastern Europe, and then Executive Director for Europe and Africa while headquartered in Belgium. You came to Miami in 1999 from the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Corporation to join Ryder Systems, one of the top Fortune 500 companies in the United States. As President and Chief Operating Officer, you became Chairman and CEO in 2000, the position you held until last December. During those 13 years, you transformed Ryder's business model, turning the negative cash flow into a surplus and achieving a 230% increase in stock value and increasing dividends. You also completed various acquisitions. You accomplished this all the while raising the level of governing standards and ethical business. In 2002, the National Safety Council awarded you its highest honor, the Green Cross for Safety Medal, in recognition of your career-long commitment to workplace safety. You are the first transportation industry executive to receive this honor. In the year 2000, you joined the Board of Trustees of St. Thomas University and became chair 3 years later. During your tenure on the Board of Trustees as chairman, St. Thomas University has experienced tremendous expansion. In 2006, the Board of Trustees approved the master plan of the university along with the new strategic plan. The university then raised over $50 million in its first ever capital campaign and built or renovated 11 buildings, including the construction of the Carnival Cruise Line Science and Technology Building with the support of both the Ryder Corporation and you and your wonderful wife, Joanne. The building now houses one of the finest undergraduate programs in the Southeast. Under your tenure, the university instituted the Doctorate of the Science of Law, the Doctorate of Practical Theology, and the Doctorate of Education, as many new bachelor's and master's degrees, recruiting and retaining excellent faculty. The unduplicated headcount of students went from less than 4,000 to 5,300. The institution also went through a significant academic restructuring into 5 schools and a college and had 2 successful reaccreditations by the Commission on Colleges and the American Bar Association. In 2008, for your personal service to your church, the community, the country, and St. Thomas University, you were named a pontifical equestrian of the Order of St. Gregory the Great. Today, we recognize your service to the corporate world, to the Catholic Church, to Catholic education, and to St. Thomas University. For these reasons, the university honors you today. And so, by the power vested in me, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.